Hey, it's James from Social Coach, and I'm here today to talk to you about 2 great ways to keep beautiful women talking to you. And I'll be joined in this video by one of my female trainers, Nevena.
Hey guys.
Hey, when I read the questionnaires that my clients fill out before they come on my boot camp, one of the things I ask them is, what do you actually want from me and my team of female trainers? And probably the most common is, how do I get into and sustain great conversations with beautiful women so I can actually start the process of getting them attracted to me? That's sometimes kind of surprising, and it's like, guys have so much trouble to get them started talking when women talk all the time. So I'm going to divide these strategies up into 2 categories. The first is what I call verbal methods to keep a girl talking. So easier to demonstrate this and explain it. First one I want to talk about is active listening. Maybe just tell me about your time in Margaret River.
Oh, Margaret River, it was just such a beautiful place. The beaches were gorgeous. We went to so many wineries and tried all this amazing food and wine.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
It was incredible.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So as you can probably pick up, the first one is to just make encouraging statements. Oh wow, that's great. Now, I must admit, when I first approach a girl in a difficult situation, I probably use this method quite a bit, but once the girl already is into you and you're on a date, it can come across as a bit sort of needy and, oh my god, I'm with a beautiful woman, I've got to keep her talking, I don't want her to stop. So not a bad strategy at the start, but it's something a lot of guys really overdo when the girl's already interested in them. So the second verbal strategy to keep beautiful girls talking I want to talk about is rephrasing, and it's something interviewers like Oprah Winfrey, Michael Parkinson are brilliant at. So Nevena, maybe tell me about your first time surfing.
So my first time surfing was in Bali. The waves were pretty much perfect for a beginner, and there was 7 of us. We kind of had a competition who was going to get up first. I think I got up second. But yeah, it was a great experience.
Oh wow, surfing in Bali?
Yeah, so Bali just has these perfect waves for beginners and professionals as well.
Fantastic, thank you very much. So I'm not saying that was a perfect example, but you can see by rephrasing something that Nevena earlier said, surfing in Bali, I got her to keep talking with a lot of enthusiasm. So that's one strategy. So they're the 2 non-verbal verbal strategies I'm going to talk about. And I think they're quite good and they're really helpful for beginners, but for guys who are doing a bit better, I much prefer the non-verbal ways. In my opinion, most of seducing girls well all happens non-verbally. It's not something that you sort of explicitly say. So now I'm going to talk about my favorite non-verbal ways to keep women talking. The first of these, and probably the most powerful, is simply to hold good eye contact. The way this works, it's like your eye contact percentage, if you like, should be a barometer of how good the conversation is. If Nevena is talking about her Italian shoe collection, something that, I'm not saying she has one, but if she did, something that I'm not particularly care about, I might be sort of, holding maybe 40 or 50% eye contact. If Nevena turns around talking about the rest of her travels in Italy and Europe, I might pike up because travel is something I'm really interested in, and start holding a very high level of eye contact. And by holding her eye contact a higher percentage of the time, that's going to encourage her and be like a cue for her to keep talking. And women will keep talking and talking and talking if you ask good questions and hold great eye contact. Another non-verbal way is nodding, and that's when the girl's talking, you just simply do encouraging nods. Again, the great interviewers will do this a lot. Again, that's not a bad way to get girls started, but it can appear a little bit needy if you do it too much. Another one I really like is positioning. If Nevena's talking about her Italian shoe collection, my body language might be more sort of facing a little bit away from her, But if she gets back to talking about her travels and places I've been to, something I'm really interested in, then my body language will come around and face her a bit more. So I will direct my energy depending on how interested I am in the conversation. And one of attractive women's huge, if you like, bugbears about men is when guys show a huge amount of interest in them with their body language and their energy, but the girl's talking about her shopping list for this evening or something really mundane. Final non-verbal way to keep girls talking is touch, and the way that works is, let's say we're talking and she's enjoying it and I'm enjoying it. The more interesting the subject she's talking about is to me, the more often I touch her, and the longer I touch her, up to the point where, you know, if it's going really well, she might be talking about her holiday or something, and I might actually just keep my hand on her the whole time. This is a very, very powerful strategy. A, to keep girls talking, and B, to get them very, very interested in you. You might say it's a bit sort of hippie, yogi, wanky, but I firmly believe that when you're touching a girl, you're creating this sort of energy channel between you and her that actually encourages her to keep talking. So Nevena, as an attractive woman, a professional model and a professional dancer, give me some of your thoughts about how guys can keep you talking.
Yeah, I would have to say one of my pet peeves would be that I can't tell whether or not a guy's actually interested in what I'm saying. Is it purely a physical thing? I think using these strategies will really help for me to know that he is interested in what I'm saying and get me to keep talking.
Fantastic. Well, yeah, go out and try these. The non-verbal ones especially are extremely powerful. And if you've got something out of this, please like our video, and we'd love to read your comments, answer any questions down below. See ya. So if you liked that video, click the link here and we're going to direct you to more videos that you'll also like and get a lot of value out of. And if you like a special free gift from Social Coach to help you quickly attract the women you really want, click that here for a free gift, and I look forward to seeing the results you get out of it.